Hello everyone on the TGS network, I should say now. I am dumb. I forgot we just did that change to the Game and Slim network. And this will be the first of, I'm willing to say, about 25 days of this. Not consecutive. I'm definitely not going to do consecutively, but for those wondering, if you type in exclamation mark SMS or SMO50, my bad, into chat, you will get a little bit of a breakdown of what I'm going to be doing over the course of the next bit, and that's essentially 50 no reset runs of Odyssey any percent. So, without further ado, let's get this started because I'm going to try to plan at least 2 of these per stream. My PB is going to be down at the bottom. If I make a new PB throughout any of this, that will be updated accordingly, and more than likely, depending on how long I decide to wait, I might wait maybe 5 to 10 times before submitting. That way I can submit the best one and not just continuously submit. So, let's get this on the road. I think I might have to actually do something. Maybe not. Okay. Then let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, and go. One of those. This will be not consecutive. I'll probably at least try to do 2 any days that I do the no reset stuff, because hour and a half, 3 hours between 2 of them, yeah, I can pull that off. I'm probably gonna, as a matter of fact, be switching this in and out with maybe doing some arms no reset stuff too, just so that I can focus fire on all the speed games that I do. The only one I'm not going to be doing at the current point is Splatoon 2, and that's because I want to debate on whether I want to keep going with New Game Plus or not. That's one of those, part of me feels like I should, but the other part of me is like, I don't know. When I was focused running it, I was very rarely PBing anymore. But so far off to a remarkable good start, considering I haven't actually done a Odyssey run in a little while. So hopefully this will keep up, and I didn't just jinx myself. Probably did. Serious? And as I said, I'm doing no reset runs, so whatever I get is whatever I'm getting. And that's including throughout all of this. Hopefully, this will turn out for the best. And hopefully, that stupid dog won't keep on. So far, I guess so good. So, let's see what we get. A lot of this opening, I don't ever lose a lot of time. Like, glancing at it, I think I'm on par with my PB at the moment. Or at least my best splits for cap, so... That's the movement I needed? There is? Okay. I mean, I'll take that happily, but... I'm so glad that took, because that probably shouldn't have took. Alright. Oh, that was awesome. Like, that was the flawless Mama Brutal that I needed. I'm gonna be, like, super upset if this PB's just for no discernible reason. It probably won't, but yeah. That's gonna just be one of those where I'm like, feels bad. Because I've legitimately been trying, and if I pull it off on the first no reset, that's just gonna be one of those, like, huh. I mean, part of me hopes that that's what happens, because that's kind of the reason why I'm wanting to do these. To not only make myself more consistent, but hopefully to kind of get a PB at some point. So... And now to see what we can do. Whoops. And that was a mistake. Yeah, like right now I'm 30 seconds ahead of my PB split. Because my PB splits are 607, I'm wanting to say. Which, for those wondering, I'm doing this off of a brand new set so I can kind of see as I'm going how everything turns out. Meaning, each of these I'll go ahead and submit to Splitsio, and then at the end we'll be able to see everything kind of deal. Let's see if I can do new sand. Awesome. Getting early bird is definitely something there. And missing the moon. I knew I was going to miss the pipe. I didn't think I was going to miss it a second time. Good. I don't know what I did there. Are you serious? I got that? That's the second run I've pulled that off. Nice. I love how I missed that. Because otherwise that would have been flawless. Woohoo! There we go. Granted, that's not the bad one. The bad bullet bill is what's coming up here in just a little bit, so I'm really hoping that this one plays nice. I normally don't do that, but I feel safer coming out of sand with enough to go ahead and do both purchase moons. And that's really more just me. I feel like I always get enough moons, but that's just to be on the safe side. I'd rather have too many than not enough. Ah, I thought doing a dive would help. Ah, no! That wasn't good. Ooh, and then missing another bullet bill. Nice. That just made up some time right there. And there we go. Be a sub-7 stand, maybe? Which, that'll be a good thing. Now, hopefully that'll be a good thing. Unfortunately, first run's not going to tell me what kind of pace I'm on. But I feel like I'm probably going to go out on a limb and say 30 to 40 seconds ahead of PB at the moment. That can change very quickly. But that could also be saved too. Like if I have a bad loss, that could immediately lose every bit of that plus some. However, if I get a early or a 2-cycle Mecha Wiggler, that can do me better too. This will be, I feel like this is going to be a slow, like I'm getting that feeling. I might be wrong. I'm wanting to say 330 is about good for leg, but Nice. Nice. I got all the speed for that. I gotta remember which of these triple moons is designed to where you can do a cap bounce into it and which ones aren't. Because, like, that's the big thing. Also, I feel like my capture card's a little bit off on that. Second here while I try to fix that. That one. Nope. Alright. That should have fixed that. Oh yeah, that looks somewhat better. I might have to modify that a little bit more, but I think that's fine. Ooh! Saved that. Crap. Didn't save that. Spend money. And I just realized that my timer was paused somewhere in that. Oh, and I reverted back to crap. Well, okay. That figures. That figures. That would figure. Good run like that, and I'd blow it. Okay. At least I blew it that early into it. Because I'll be honest, there is no telling how long I lost on that. I should have probably finished, but the whole purpose of this is to kind of use live split. So, not exactly helpful. Oh, round two. Okay. Can't believe that happened. Oh, I can believe that happened though. Also, shoutouts to those pixel perfect jumps I was doing with the frog. Well, I'm gonna be short some coins, so... Really? I don't know where Cappy went. I don't want to know why Cappy did that. Cappy just did it. Yep. Those bonks. Although, I'm doing better on cutscene skips than I did the first time. Are you serious? Usually the chain chomp jumps up out of the way there. That's... okay, sure. Sure. We'll call that. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I still got part of it. Okay. Really? I kind of had to get that heart to make sure I wouldn't die, but yeah, got lucky. How? This is not going like I wanted it to the second time there. Awesome! And for those wondering, I did clear the splits from the last time. That's why it's still not comparing. I want this to be a true first run, and then after that, let them compare. I mean, at least this way I know that I've got time save. Just kind of upsets me that I blew it like that on wooded. And it was, I know what it was. I went to fix the stuff for the game audio so it wasn't blaring. And I might have possibly made it worse. I might. Yeah, might not hurt. That probably is slower than trying to catch it over in Oasis. But seeing as how I've been getting early bird, that might be the best option. I've not truthfully tested to see if you can still make it in time. Are you serious? I keep hitting the cap a second time. No, I've got to get that. That goes to show I've messed it up so little that I really don't have a good backup for it. That's funny, I didn't get that the entire last time. Now I just did that. You would think I would have knew that wasn't going to work. Whoops. So it kind of possibly ate my cap bounce. Or my cap throw, I mean. Now, how I saved that, I will never know. Awesome. That's the movement I need. Now, I am coin starved, so I'm going to lose a little bit more time right here. Because I've never went into Sphinx's Vault at 30. So, that's the point that I'm not 100% if it's going to matter. Really? If I'd done a cap bounce, I probably could have done that. Woohoo! I did it right. Okay. That was weird. Like the bill still had momentum. Really? Yeah, see, I don't see the Oasis bird. So I'm thinking that's probably not gonna be a good thing to do there, so I might have to come up with a backup plan. Which, that's doable. Also, this may or may not be the worst sand that I've had in a while. Like, I really ought to pull up my last splits. Or my PB splits, at least. And kind of see. Actually, at the end of this run, I might do that just to compare. Okay. So far, Lake seems to be on par. That was good cheap cycle. I might actually be ahead. It'd be by frames if I was, but I might possibly be ahead. I don't know how that hit it. Like, no, that shouldn't have hit. And this is going to be tricky if I'm not careful. Okay. Nice. I swear I'm going 2 for 2 on these. Yep, that was my double jump. Yeah, I think at the end I'm gonna compare on each run and just kind of see. Then I'll go from there. I think this is on point for maybe my best lake. I don't know. Maybe question. Yeah. Yeah, I had like a minute time saving that last run. That bites. That bites. Luckily that rabbit's an easy rabbit. Because now that is 2 times I've screwed that up to some capacity. Spend money. I don't know why I feel like I should split after this main. Like, I really don't. Okay, Mario just got hung on the cliff there. Two. Okay, that was sick. Like, if I say so myself, that was pretty sick. Thank God I remembered this was any percent and then try to do the world peace routing that I've got for this. Yeah, I thought I was on the pipe. I don't know why that's off cycle sometimes when I go to do that. Like, sometimes that's set up perfect cycle, sometimes that's perfect cycle for me to get hit. And I don't get what I'm doing different. Ooh, I got one of the Blinky coins. Like, that's how I know I'm getting somewhat faster at that one moon in particular. I've learned you do not try to outrun that until you know you can make it. Of course. Nice. And I know there's a quicker route on that upper one, but it is more risky, so I'd never really focus on it. Just like getting up to Speedrun, I know there's a quicker route, but I've tried and I can't figure out without looking up a guide, so I'm like, yeah, I probably just don't need to attempt that. And there's that. Looks like I'm gonna get out of here at probably a 7:15. Because I think both of these cutscenes together take close to a minute. Especially because you have a secondary story cutscene going on. Gotta do this out. That was lucky, I'm not gonna lie. And we're off to not Metro. Yeah, a good runner right now would be going into Metro. So that means the next 5 minutes really wouldn't matter. Because I'm wanting to say, from what I've seen, Spike, who is within a few minutes of the top time, when he was doing any percent, he was, I'm wanting to say, finishing Night Metro at the 30-minute mark. I mean, personally, at this point, I'm kind of wanting to do a consistent get luncheon completed by the hour marker. Because I can almost do that. And now for the one that I usually tend to screw up because RNG loves to troll me. Oops. That wasn't because of RNG. I guess I'll just do this. that shouldn't have been a minute or 2:10. Like that should have been, I want to say 1:45, so I probably lost a good 30 seconds there. I'm willing to bet this run's probably gonna end around the 125 marker, because that's where a lot of mine have been here recently. Kind of the other reason that I'm doing this, Mario's third jump just did not go off on that tree limb. And I don't know why. What was that? I was gonna say that might be close. Yeah, I'm gonna lose time on this loss, but I'm gonna see if I can't minimize the time lost on it. I hate this moon, so I try to get it first. That's gonna be bad. That may or may not have put him. Yeah, I was gonna say that may or may not have put him where that doesn't hit it. That one's. Oh yeah. You. Grab it. Because I still haven't figured out the full trick for that. Love how I caught the last possible pixels on that. Boom. Boom. Really? 30 seconds considering I had a death, I don't think that's bad. I'll take that. Well, 40 seconds. Maybe 50 by the time it's said and done, but yeah. Considering I had a death, sure. The death wasn't as bad as some of them I've had. By no means. Now, Night Metro, the one part that can sometimes really screw me over. Like that. Awesome. What? Twice? No! No! No, 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 no. Oh, I think I'm letting Mario drop a little bit too much. Oh, yeah. Yep. I thought that was gonna bonk. That was the only reason I overcommitted to that. Alright. I don't know why I thought I could try that. Had the wrong spacing. Alright. I feel like sometimes I delay on that a little too much, but it's because it's more consistent for me. Also, shoutouts to drop frames and possibly a really bad Mecha Wiggler. Please no whammies, please no whammies. Awesome. And go like, yep. Man. That's not good. I need you on that wall. There's Mech down. This run's just no. This run's just no. This run's just being no. Like, super no is what this run's trying to be. Because to be fair, that could have been a time save in terms of a PB sense. Like, that I don't care about. But, yeah. At least the first run is going to be a bad one. Like, it would suck if the first run was going to be a good one. Also, if the run was closer to PB, I might have tried RC skip, but since it wasn't, I was like, eh. Because there's no sense adding more possibility of failure. Whoa, Martin. I always forget the flickers technically don't have a directional. Wanting to say Metro and Bowser's Kingdom are my two longest ones. Metro, it's more because there's just so much crap to do in Metro. Bowser, it's the mech fight. Like, Bowser I could legitimately tone down. Metro, not so much, because I think I've got about all the tricks down on that. There is some nice movement going up that hole there, but I don't do it. Also, shoutouts to me actually getting the long jump off that. A lot of times it's near impossible to pull off, so I just don't even fool with it. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. One of these days I will get that timing right, because it's minor timing on when to do the cap bounces. But that's coming down the road. Alright. Everyone get your O-tups ready in chat. O-tup. Sophie, hey. And apologies for that. That stupid dog. Probably gonna get out of here with a 11:45-ish. Maybe 11:40. Because Metro is one of those that has an additional little bit because of the fact of you gotta select either snow or seaside. The same thing kind of happens coming out of sand. Those two tend to take longer. And I split just a hair early. So that. But I would have been right. It would have been about a 11:40. I kind of hit it premature there. Well, that's wonderful. Oh no, I killed Captain Toad. And I bomb right in. Buy items. Spend money. I love how I had the crouch, but it took the cap throw. Now, can I not die in this room? Serious. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Camera's wrong. Okay. Okay. Got this. At least I didn't die. Like, I'll take that room a little slower over a death, because I have died at the end of the room. One of us. One of us. Hey, a damageless Goomba stack. That's rare for me. Ooh, boy. I did not need that cap bounce. Ooh. That cat bounce almost got me. I'm wondering too, I mean, everyone does this one in terms of any percent, but I'm curious on if it actually is quicker than the, not necessarily the Moon Shards one, but the bonus one in the Moon Shards room. Like, that's something I kind of want to time. Because, I mean, I know the Moon Shards one's probably not going to be the quickest, period, but, yeah. And, hello, Eagle Scout Gamer. And... off to Seaside we go. But yeah, one of those things I kind of want to do some research on snow, because I feel like there might be something easier with any percent. Just within that little plaza. Maybe changing up something might be easier for me. Because I do stupid things every time. Hey, thanks for the follow, Eagle Scout Gamer. Seriously. What am I doing wrong? No. No, I don't, no. Okay, Mario's just refusing to wall grab. And that one works. If you're talking about, in terms of like battery life, then yeah, I do know that, but typically mine stays docked, so that's not a big issue. You're meaning in terms of the run, that not really the case. Woo. Leave it to me to find new and impressive ways to screw this up. And awesome. I'm the only one that can screw that up consistently. Okay. Really? At this point, I'm honestly thinking this moon up here might be the quicker one. Because, yeah. Just yeah. Not even gonna fool with that. Because that was... So this is a bad seaside. Like, that's interesting. The last half of the game is just going to crap. But I still got that? How? Dory's on a global cycle. Shoutouts to those guys, managing to somehow juke me that time around. Alright. Back to the Odyssey and let's see what we can get going on here. Luncheon in 5 minutes. Yeah, this ain't gonna be the run that I get my awesome I want to have luncheon at the sub-hour part. Like, at this point with my PB being a 123, with I know a sub 120 basically being free by just not messing up, I'm like, yeah, luncheon should easily be sub-hour, because it's typically 101. I am so glad I didn't overdive that. Oh. It ate my jump. It ate my jump. It ate it and spit it right back out when I wasn't expecting it. Luckily, that's not as bad, but okay. Computer is dead to me. And at that point, I am perfectly fine with that. All right. that was the first time I've actually had to change the cam to actually figure out what was going on there. Because normally it's just land down there, use the cappy, and bada bing bada boom, free moon comes spitting out. Okay. Now who's up for lava bubble to forks? Because now it's time to take some fork flicking. Shoutouts to Mario. What are you doing, Mario? I don't know what Mario was doing there. Serious? Serious? Okay. That was stupid. Oh, now he's being responsive. And I jump over the moon. The plumber jumped over the moon instead of the cow. Oh, you didn't decide to act sporadic on me that time, Mario? That might have done the long jump. Wow. 2 luncheon deaths. Like, that just completely floors me there. I know I said I was gonna do 2. I'm probably only gonna do 1 at this rate. Are you serious? Which mate? Yeah, I'm probably only gonna do 1. Because I'm willing to bet this is probably on par for a 127. Like, that's kind of where I'm feeling. Glad I didn't wind up getting sucked into the door, because that was an accident. But for anyone wondering, we are closing in on that follower goal ever so slightly there. 13 more follows will be our next follow goal. I'm gonna sit down actually, because there is some other people that do stuff on Twitch similar to how Rift Tracks was done, and I kind of want to see if we can incorporate something more along that line. It's not one of those that I'm wanting to steal their idea either. So I do want to do something where it's still akin to how TGS has always been, or TGSR's always been, but it's done in a different format, so to say. Because for those that don't know, the original plan for TGSR was just to bring it back as a pre-recorded show, like what it always was on the YouTube before. The issue with that is, after the middle of this month, Twitch is no longer going to allow premieres because we're not affiliate. So that means that it's back to the drawing board, so to say, for that. So I'm gonna look into it and see if we can do something a bit different, to where it's still the same kind of format, but it's done different enough to where it fits a Twitch setting. So definitely be on the lookout. The follower goal will change here in probably as soon as I sit down with Peace and us figure out what would be a good follower goal. Because I don't want to make it just something meh, and the number will probably actually drop. Instead of 175, the next stretch might, if we hit it before, it might be 170, but if not, it might be 165, just to kind of get that last little push. But I'm thinking we might do something, maybe like some kind of an event or something. Again, I'll have to sit down and figure it all out. But yeah. Also, shoutouts, 334 is what that split was. That's typically what my Ruined Kingdom splits are, so that would have been on point there. Might have been slightly slower. I think my PB, or my best split for it's actually a 333, but it'd be close enough. That was some nice movement. And that was not where I needed to be for that moon. I think it was close enough to make it work, but it was not where I needed to be. Shoutouts to that. Oh, that was kind of a jerk move. All right. I think that little snafu might throw me behind. The next should be the brutal battle. Serious? Alright. Bonkers Kingdom here is getting on my nerves. Alright. Go, Harriet. Bop. Funny, I kind of know her patterns. Oh, wow. I've never actually had that happen where I don't take damage. And there's Final Harriet. And there's Topper. At around the 6-minute mark. I somehow made up time in Bowser's Kingdom. Because no joke, that fight typically around the 6:12 is where I have the moon. So I'm within 6 seconds in terms of that part of it. I think I would have to be ending pretty soon to get a PB, so... Well, ending Bowser's pretty soon to get a PB. Nope. I know there's a quick way there. I just gotta look into it. For now, this works. Also, shoutouts to Quick Wall right there. That was honestly remarkable. Ooh. And there's one. Ooh. Huh. I probably could have done that. Oh. I took damage on it. Not good. Ah. Kinda wanted to get that. And we should be back to the middle. Ooh. 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 That's a time save. That's a heck of a time save. I think I might have just turned this into PB potential out of that one fight. No way. Like, that's awesome. Ada Frida. Yeah, because that's gonna save every bit of a minute. That's awesome. Ah, no way. Like, I'm loving these dropped inputs because I'm hitting the A button. Okay. Ah. I was so hoping that was it. Nope. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not a PB. Okay. At least I knew that happens. One of those as long as you don't hit Bowser's tail. One, two, three. Alright, now the moment of truth. Because this is the point where I'm like, yeah, I pretty much have this. Nice. I get that so infrequent because I always misjudge that timing. And I believe I got about a minute left in the run, so time to listen to the anime music. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and shaking to end. Whew. Now I'm curious. I want to see how close that actually comes. I'm gonna go ahead and that on Flizio. And since these are new splits, that's gonna be done a bit different there. So, gonna clear that for a second there and pull it up a little bit different here. So, compared to my PB, I was Cap and Cascade pretty much broke each other even. I was 4 seconds slower on Cascade, but 4 seconds faster on Cap. So that kind of broke me even there. That was a horrible sand. That was nearly a minute slower. Lake was real good. Wooded was real good. I did flow about 15 seconds on Cloud, which I figured. Burned about 30 seconds on Lost. My snow split says 1756, but that was because that combines Metro, which between both of them was slow. I think snow was probably fine, but Metro was slow. Luncheon was slightly slower. Ruined was slower. That Bowser, though, saved about 5 seconds, so I must have gotten fairly fast strats, which is interesting. Let's see, and then Moon was actually about 30 seconds slower, but that was partially because of that death at the beginning, and then I'm wanting to say my PB got Moonskip first try. Like, I'm wanting to say I got Moonskip first try on that one. But all in all, first run, coming out of absolute no practice, only being about 3.5 minutes slower is not bad. I'm hoping what I'd like to do is I'd like to see after I do all 50 where my average times are. And I would love to see my average be around where my PB is. Like, that would be the ultimate goal. Basically, at this point, I'm going to kind of bench World Peace just because I don't want to have two Odyssey runs going at the same time. But what I'll probably start trying to do, my other major speed game is ARMS, and I think I'm probably gonna start doing that, alternating, because of the simple fact of I kind of need to. But I do think that's gonna actually be it for today. What I'll do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and do this right now. I want to set up a little thing for the SMO50 stuff, and I'm gonna basically just keep all of these splits. And then at the end, I'm gonna kind of do up an average, maybe an average for each run, and see where my average runtime is, and then maybe do that with splits too, to see which ones have my biggest variance, because that's going to be the ones I need to focus on. Looking at individual runs, I have a bad habit of, well, this was bad, I probably need to practice this. Even though the next run, I might do it fine, but I do something different wrong. So I kind of want to look at that and see, is it one of those where I'm just basically bad at various tech throughout the game sometimes, and that's what causes me issues, or is it maybe a case of I do legitimately need practice? Like, that's what this is more boiling into. One of the things within this 50 runs, I'm not going to focus on learning anything new. I'm not going to learn new tech for the mech fight. I'm not going to learn any kind of, like, okay, for instance, RC skip. I'm going to just do it how I normally would, and then kind of go in afterwards and see what I can do from there. If by the end of this I get a sub 120, then that's going to be the next thing I focus on. If I come out at the end of this and I'm still right around 123 and I'm not really showing improvement, at that point I might walk away from any percent. Like, that's going to be the determining factor. I know my splits as they are, I can get sub 120. It might not be easy, but I can do it. So even if I got a 120 something, if it was even sub 121, I would probably be fine with it. But yeah. So be on the lookout for that. This won't take up every speedrun Sundays. I wanted to debut it here, obviously. This might be split between both the main channel and the second channel, so be sure to look for any kind of highlights on both channels. If I do it on like Wednesday or Thursday while Peace is streaming something, then chances are it's going to be on the side stream. None of these will be offline, and that's simply because of the fact of by the end of this week we're not going to be able to do premieres anymore, so I'm not going to do that anymore. And if I do offline runs trying to aim for a PB in the future, then that either one won't happen, or two, it'll be a live stream with no commentary. So, with that being said, next Speedrun Sunday, I do believe it depends on how the week plays out. If I feel like doing it Tuesday, I'm going to do some ARMS speedrunning. Probably more of the longer categories, like all characters and DLC. If I don't do that Tuesday, then that will be what we do for Speedrun Sundays next week. So if you like punching and swinging your arms in a wild manner, that would be what it is. And let's see here. I do believe tomorrow we have MMO Mondays with me and Peace continuing our WOTOR shenanigans. That'll probably be going live at around 10 p.m. Central and probably only go till about midnight. They are kind of our shorter ones, but the content's still good either way. And the rest of the schedule you can find either on the site tgsnetwork.org or on our Discord. So I do recommend going in, joining the Discord if you haven't already, and if you have, great, glad to see you there. And I guess with that being said, I will see you all next week with more Speedrun Sundays, tomorrow and other times throughout the week with our various things, including our newest addition to the show lineup. Freaky Fridays will be premiering with episode 1 this Friday, where me and Peace attempt to do a Link to the Past randomizer bingo. Heard that right. A randomizer bingo. But it will be a race for that, and yeah, that will round it up, and we will see you in the next stream. Later.